Alright, Cappies, I goofed. Amethyst goofed. I am so sorry. I did not do your weekly forecast for this week coming in through the 11th, the 5th through the 11th. So I know the week is like mostly gone. We're gonna look into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Cappies. And then I'm going to do a bonus message, just a bonus little read for Cappies to make up for the fact that I messed up. And I am sorry. I love you, Capricorns. Don't be mad at me. I'm so sorry, guys. To make it up for you, to make it up to you when I start doing the weekly forecasts for this coming week, you guys will be first. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Capricorn, what messages for Capricorn for May 9th? Thursday, May 9th. What messages for Capricorn Thursday, May 9th? What messages for Capricorn Thursday, Friday, May 10th? Friday, May 10th. What messages for Capricorn Saturday, May 11th. Oh, and I guess going in through the 12th. Yeah, and Sunday, May 12th. So you got a card a day. So Thursday the 9th, we have 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are like, you're over something. You're so ready to walk away from something. And maybe you've been holding on to it because of the fact that it was bringing you some level of security, okay? For some of you, this could be a relationship. For some of you, it could be a job. But you might be at this point where you're like, dude, all the money in the world couldn't keep me here at this point. Like, you're frustrated, you're over it, and you're maybe like wanting to leave and find something more fulfilling or something with more meaning. I'm going to pull clarifiers. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go in depth. Okay, so you're feeling 5 of Pentacles. Clarifier 1. Clarifier 2. Clarifier 3. That's what we'll do, guys. That's what I'll do to make it up for you. I'll just go in depth. All right, so you're ready for action. Queen of Wands is a card. Those of you who follow my videos, you may have heard me say this before. I love the Queen of Wands. When she comes up in a reading for me, and I don't care if you're male or female or whatever you identify as, non-binary, transitioning, whatever it may be, this card still applies to you. It's not limited by the fact that we see a woman on this card, right? This energy still applies. I'm going to use the word she, okay? But it still applies regardless of however you identify or wherever you fall. So with the Queen of Fire, she comes up in a reading, in my readings, when she's letting me know that we're dealing with an energy here. We're dealing with a person who has really, really maybe made a lot of other people successful. Like, other people have come a long way from riding on your back. Like, the sweat of your back, your blood, your sweat, your tears have been a blessing to others. You've made other people successful. You may have made a lot of money for businesses or companies you've worked for, or people that have hired you. And in that process, you maybe haven't received a whole lot of respect. You haven't gotten a whole lot back, or what you have received has felt like crumbs, okay? This could be in a relationship. This could be with family. This could be with siblings. This could be in a work situation. So you may have really like given a lot and not gotten a whole lot back. And when you try to speak up, maybe like you got silenced or pushed in the corner. Queen of Fire, for me, it's like she gets pushed in the corner one too many times, and she's like, that's it, I'm done, I'm out. She wakes up, she realizes what she has to offer. She realizes, that she can use her skills and her abilities for herself to make herself successful. And she just gets up and she takes off. She doesn't have time for drama. She doesn't have time for pettiness. She doesn't have time to be angry or get into any crap with anybody. She doesn't have time to throw shade, nothing. She's gone. She's just up and gone, doing what she needs to do to make a better life for herself. And she will succeed at very big leaps in very short periods of time because she's fed up. right? Like she has this trust and believing in herself. So many of you Capricorns are coming into this energy where something is happening, you're kind of ready for this new chapter, and you're believing in yourself to take this leap forward, and explore these other options, because for the first time in a long time you have faith in yourself. You know what you're worth, you know what you're bringing to the table. Some of you are going out into the unknown. Some of you, it could be a move, it could be a career change, it could be a new relationship, it could be all of the above for some of you. The next we have here nine of rods. So don't give up. You're close. You're close to this cycle. You're close to this shift happening, to the completion of things. Don't give up. And don't be afraid to trust yourself. There may be times in the past, like your confidence may be kind of wavering. This happens when we're shifting. We'll have a really high moment, then we'll have a really low moment. Then we'll be very sure of ourselves, then we'll be very unsure of ourselves. We're people, we're humans. This is how it happens, right? You can't help it. It is what it is. But in those moments where you're like, wait a minute, am I really the Queen of Fire? Maybe I'm not the Queen of Fire. Maybe I'm gonna take a couple of steps back here. I'm gonna come down a couple of notches. But the message here with nine of rods is basically, my darlings, every single one of those rods behind this guy is someone who came at him that was not able to take him down. Every single one of those rods behind him is someone who challenged him, someone who came at him, and he was able to shut it down. So much so to where he was able to take their weapon away from them and stick it in the ground behind him. Okay, so he may have gotten hit. He's got his head in a bandage. He might not be, unscathed. He might have some bumps and some bruises, but he's still standing. He's still alive, and he can still fight somebody if he needs to. So he's doing all right. So the message with Nine of Rods is nobody is going to come at you with anything new. Nobody is going to come at you with anything you haven't already seen, because you've been through it, Capricorn. You've been through all of it. Whatever lie there is to tell, whatever trick there is to play, whatever game there is to play, whatever nastiness there is, you've seen it. You've been through it. You've been through the whole range, the whole spectrum of things. Nobody's going to come at you with anything new under the sun. Your experience is all the protection that you need. As long as you're keeping your eyes open, as long as you're paying attention to any red flags, and as long as you are acting on those, you have nothing to fear. Because anybody that's coming at you with anything, you're going to be able to shut it down. You're going to be able to shut it down before it escalates. You're going to know who to cut off. You're going to know which, messages not to answer. You're going to know which conversations not to get involved with. You're going to know which people not to do business with. Because you see it. You've seen it and you know it. Your next clarifier here is Page of Cups. Heart chakra opening. Those of you who follow my videos, you know this. So it could be that a lot of you are transitioning into some project, some job, some relationship that is bringing you fulfillment. You haven't been feeling fulfillment where you are. You're ready to kind of go out into this uncharted territory and discover something new. And many of you are finding it. You're on the cusp of finding it. You're on the threshold of finding it. But those of you who have heard me say this in other videos, for me, Page of Cups is a card that comes up that's like a little nod from the universe. It's a little sign that the person I am reading for, their heart chakra is starting to open up. They're coming into the first kind of stages of receiving. Playfulness, receiving, being open to receiving, just having that heart energy open up. Okay, so I always say this with the heart chakra opening up, there could be some tiredness, there could be some sensitivity. You might hear a song or see a commercial that might make you cry, and you're like, why the heck am I crying at this? This is so stupid. But it's a part of the process of the heart chakra opening. So this is for Thursday. For Friday, we've got Page of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. Okay, so some of you are very quickly, you're very fast about just making things happen for yourself. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time for something to shift, and right now you're like, I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make some phone calls. I'm gonna stay up and apply to a bunch of jobs. I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna, whatever it might be, I'm gonna call up some friends, or I'm gonna go out on the town. Whatever it is, you're putting in the effort to bring about the change. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers here. Clarifier 1. Clarifier 2. And clarifier 3. 7 of Cups. You're realizing you have options. You're not limited anymore. Ace of Rods. You're ready to make it happen. You're ready to grab the bull by the horns. And the Justice card. You're standing up for yourself. You're coming into a new agreement. Capricorn, you're changing your agreement with the universe. Whatever old patterns you have found yourself stuck in, where you were just kind of doing them because you felt like, you know, it was the right thing to do for you, or just the way that it was, maybe, you know, putting up with mistreatment, or working really hard and other people stealing your ideas, or you know, being treated a certain way. You're done with it. You're not doing it anymore. Like I said, that Queen of Fire energy, you know what you're worth, and you're not settling for anything below that or beneath that anymore. So there's a lot of confidence coming in, and a lot of you are realizing you have a lot of options, you have a lot of choices. Ace of Rods just kind of comes with a little bit of, I don't want to call it a warning because it sounds like something bad is going to happen, but the message is that, look, like if this works out or if this doesn't work out, it's up to whether or not you grab this opportunity and go for it. Whatever you put into the situation is what you're going to be getting back. Okay? So this is saying it's time for you to take action. So in other words, something won't fall from the sky, but if you get up and if you're taking the steps, you're going to start seeing those flowers popping up and blossoming. You're going to start seeing growth. You're going to start seeing change. And you're changing the narrative with the universe, right? A lot of you Capricorns, I've talked about this in other videos, where, you know, we all go through it. We all go through these cycles where we have very painful lessons, right? We learn these horrible lessons, and then we come in, well, they're good lessons. We just learn them in horrible ways, unfortunately. Like, we'll go through horrible disappointments and things like that, and we learn these lessons. But at some point it shifts. When you're on your spiritual path, there's a shift that occurs, and you make a new agreement with the universe, and you say, from now on, I'm going to learn from pleasurable experiences. I'm done with the pain. I'm done with being taken advantage of. I'm done with manipulation. I'm done with lack. I'm done with poverty, whatever it might be, abuse, right? And you're just like, I'm only going to accept the good. So then the universe begins bringing you lessons through joy, right? So I feel a lot of you are coming into a new contract in this way in your life. Okay, you're coming into a contract in this way in your life, for many of you, where there's a new agreement coming in. Some of you may be signing an actual contract. Some of you may actually be, you know, handling something in a legal way, in a legal manner, to make this change or make this shift. But overall, it's a new agreement with the universe, where you're just like, there's certain things you're not going to do a certain way anymore. And from now on, you're going to receive your lessons through joy. You're going to receive your lessons through abundance, where you say, yeah, this feels great. More of this, please. Thank you. So coming into that energy. Your Saturday card, which is the 11th, is going to be the World. What did I tell you? Completion of a cycle, you guys. This is recognition. This is recognition. You know, some of you are landing something like a promotion or a new job or a public exposure. If you've got something creative that you've put out there, you might be getting a credit or something, like your name is getting out there. But the World is the positive completion of a cycle. You've succeeded at something. If you've been feeling for a long time that there was some test you were dealing with, that test has been passed. You've passed it. You've won. You're coming into a new cycle. Let's pull clarifiers. Let's pull clarifiers. Sorry. Earthquake. Clarifier 1. Clarifier 2. And clarifier 3. Okay. So we have got 5 of Cups, Temperance, and Knight of Cups. So this feels to me like some of you are still not 100% satisfied with what's coming in. There's a shift happening. And so some of you are feeling like it's a start. Okay, I'll take it for now, but it's a start. Like you're fed up. And Temperance is saying, look, yes, it is a start. You're going to get there. It's going to happen, right? But there's a shift happening right now. And Knight of Pentacles is keep going in this new direction. Keep going in this new direction. One foot in front of the other. Keep taking the steps forward and you're going to succeed. And you're not just going to succeed like for a little while and have a temporary change of luck. You're going to have a lifelong road of abundance ahead of you. This is going to be a lifelong positive change, right? And things that we do for a lifetime don't happen overnight. But you're shifting directions. You're changing directions here on something, Capricorn. You're going in a new direction. When I look at Five of Cups, I keep hearing resentment. So even though some of you may be like landing a promotion or a new job or leaving a bad situation and coming into something better, some of you, even though there's something better coming in, it's like you're not feeling like you can enjoy it. You're not allowing yourself to enjoy it because you're looking back at this resentment that I shouldn't have had to do with that, or I shouldn't have had to gone through that. Like this person should have done this or that person should have done that. So Five of Cups is inviting you to try to release that and to let that go and understand and know and have faith that this course is going to make you happier. This course is going to bring you more stability. So next we have Ten of Pentacles, money, abundance, joy, physical manifestation, your wishes coming true in the physical realm. Clarifier 1. Let's pull another card to clarify. 2. And 3. The Wheel, Major Arcana. You had Temperance 2, which was Major Arcana. Lots of shifts in energy, guys. You're being redirected in the right direction. Positive movement in the right direction. Five of Wands and Eight of Cups. You're over the drama. You're not even fighting, okay? Like you're walking away. You're like, I'm ready for peace. I'm ready to be happy. I'm not even engaging in this craziness anymore. Like you're done. You're done. But you're not done in a way where it's coming into a depression. It's just, again, like that Queen of Fire, you're focused. You're focused. You're like, I don't have time to get mixed up in any chaos. I don't have time to get mixed up in any drama. You're very focused and you're headed into the things that are bringing you happiness and bringing you joy. Now, this card is falling on Sunday the 12th, which here in the United States is Mother's Day. So for some of you who are going to be around family, whether or not it's Mother's Day or not, I know Sunday in a lot of parts of the world is like a family day. But so there could be also something that you're clearing out with family. There could be maybe some argument that you have had or resentment that you had with family, and maybe something's coming up and you're just like, you know what? I'm just letting it go. I'm letting it go. I'm not going to sweat it anymore. Life is short. I've got things to focus on. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to find the things that are fulfilling to me. And you're not getting mixed up. You're not getting mixed up in anybody's chaos. Or maybe before there were people that they knew how to trigger you or they knew how to pull you into something. And you're like, it's just, no, I'm not. Like, it's not even... You don't even have to try to ignore it. You don't even have to make an effort. It's not even like a, okay, Capricorn, stay calm. Don't let them get to you. You don't, it's so automatic. You don't even have to try. You're so disconnected from it. And you're going towards anything that's bringing you peace and fulfillment and happiness and joy. So, because I messed up, let's see. We went in a little bit more detail for you. How about another message for Capricorn? What does Spirit want Capricorns to know about this stage in their journey? So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll see. You've got 3 of Wands. Oopsie. You've got 2 of Cups. And you've got the Chariot. Lots of major arcana, my darlings. Lots of major arcana, lots of shifts for you. So 3 of Wands, it's basically letting you know that as you go in this new direction, Spirit's trying to give you some comfort, trying to give you some what is it? Like, gosh, why am I forgetting basic words? Reassurance. Reassurance. Spirit's trying to reassure you, comfort you, reassure you, let you know that even though what's happening right now is maybe challenging the way that you're thinking and making you go out in a broader direction than you had anticipated, it is leading you to the harmonious relationships that you're longing for, okay? And yes, 2 of Cups is a love card, you know, soulmate type things, and you all know I don't typically focus on love in the weekly forecasts. I do the love reading separately, but this is leading you to love. But more importantly, before it leads you to that love, you're also going to be calling in harmonious, fair relationships in other areas of your life. Okay, it's going to be all across the board. It's not like where everybody else is terrible and there's just this one great person in your life. You're having a lot of great people coming in, leading up to this wonderful, amazing romantic relationship. So that is shifting. The dynamic is shifting. Maybe many of you Capricorns have been through periods for a long time where you haven't felt respected by others, right? And that is changing. You're coming into people who are coming at you with that respect, and you're having that respect for them. But it's happening as you're going in this new direction, okay? There's a change of plans, like you're coming into this new course, but it's leading you to positive things that you've been wanting for a very long time. And the Chariot is just basically stay focused. Stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, keep moving ahead, and you're going to get there. It's a time where you're changing directions. You're going in a new direction. Okay, my darlings? So I'm excited for you. I am sending you love. I'm sending you energy. I do apologize, you guys. I feel very bad about the fact that I goofed here. I gave you a longer reading. It flew by. Man, it doesn't feel like it's been 20 minutes. It flew by. I will do you guys first, or I'll do your video first, for the week ahead. And, 13th, what is it? 13th through the 20th, I think. Your video will be the first one up, and I won't forget you again. Please forgive me. Love you guys. Bye.